We have all of these people who say, it's in the past. We don't need to talk about this. Forget this. And I often think about the Jews and the Holocaust, and never again. And they never let us forget it. And yet there are people who tell us to forget this. So what is it you want us to know about this and to remember this?
Unless you forget, if you don't remember, you're subject to repeat.
Amen.
That's the bottom of it all. And you can fill in a lot of things other than that, but you don't want to forget.
Yes.
And we're so easily to forget. And some people never knew. They said, don't tell it. We have not told our stories.
Yes.
It wasn't written in the history books. It's still not written. And most of it is not written. I tell people 500 people were hung in Mississippi. None of us know one family of the 500 people. It shouldn't be just 500. It should be John, Jim,
Right.
this
At
happened here.
least their name.
We don't tell our stories. If you start talking, even now in the South, you start talking, it's like, hush, hush. The master may hear you talking. It's so inundated in us.
Yes.
Andrew Young called it inferiority. And case in point, they found a transcript of Emmett Till's trial about 50 years later. I was over in West Virginia, and they brought me over. I said, no, black people in West Virginia, what am I going over here for, you know? We got them to reenact the transcript in Sumner, Mississippi. They got a school bus, and this guy named Stallnacker, he's a white blues player. He brought them over, and we put the word out. We're gonna reenact. Nobody came.
Nobody came?
Maybe 2 or 3 people. I mean, literally,
Yes.
the courtroom was empty because of the atmosphere and the attitude the South has and carried until today
Yes.
about race. But that attitude is so in us that it's still there. It's still there. You said it could. We're doing good. Why talk about it? Why should we talk about it? We're doing better. And it's going to be slow. I was at the anti-lynching bill signing with President Biden, and Ida B. Wells' great-granddaughter was there, Michelle Duster. She gave a great speech. And she said, my grandmother was here 100 years ago. Took 100 years, 200 tries to get just write it. That's all you have to do, to write an anti-lynching bill. God gave me some understanding. He said, the wheels of justice in America grind, but they grind slow. So if you're in a hurry, forget it. Things that happen, they happen slowly. And sometimes they take a little regress. You go backwards a little bit instead of going forward. All depends on where you're at.